I was literally at the light.
Turn right here.
I'm like, boy. So she late today, so she.
John.
No, but see you later.
Down at Bulletproof early in the morning.
Where you going?
Getting that work on.
Because I picked up half the last time like that, so I said, I'll see
Early morning.
black people, you gotta love me.
So what you up to? What we got going on here today?
Man, well, you know, on Saturdays and Sundays, you know, you work with the children, you know, help them with the discipline, the focus, give them the structure, you know what I mean? These are things they're going to need in life, so if they don't make it in the ring, they'll make it outside the ring.
Right.
So like I said, on Saturdays and Sundays, we work with the children, and we're going to have a few days for them during the week once school is out.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, this is just our way of giving back to the youth, giving back to our people, just to make sure that people have structure, discipline, focus. These are things that you need to be successful in life. So, like I said, if you don't make it in the square circle, I'll give you the attributes and the focus to help you, you know, be successful in life. So that's really our goal, just basically helping individuals.
Okay.
Because boxing is about discipline and focus.
Right.
These are attributes you need in order to have something in life to be successful and to be an asset to society. So that's really the main goal. That's really what we focused on.
Okay. Fight coming up?
Yeah, we got one on April 30th.
Okay. Where you fighting at?
We're fighting off of Philadelphia Finest, so like it's called off of Southampton, right there by the Plumbers Union.
Okay.
It's pretty much like a charity event to raise money for different charities.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What'd you say your name was again?
Enrique Diaz, but Rick.
Good work, good work. Good work. That's the most you ever did? That's the most you ever done?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
No, it's because he's recording you.
Hey, young, you running from me? You running from me? Okay. Okay. Oh, he working. How long you been boxing?
I think since like February, January.
Okay, you fairly new. How you like it?
Fun.
Okay.
I mean, I've tried longer. It's just I got back into this. So.
Okay. You did 80. You want to do it again?
I'll try.
All right, go ahead. I'm going to count for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. He's at 25. We got a slip ball.
Slip, 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 roll, roll. You know you're going to get trapped, right? Slip, slip, roll, roll. So where you at? Oh, you have somebody out? I'm about to holler at him in a minute, don't worry about it. You snitching on him too, couldn't wait to tell him. Yep, okay. Okay, last one. Then we're gonna get a little work in with the kids.
Okay.
Because you're gonna notice, like, we don't differentiate with the trainer. A little pup like him is gonna learn the same things that somebody at a pro fight learned. So, you know, we just make sure that everybody learns the skills the same way, defense, footwork, so you know, that's the kid. Don't differentiate on the trainer.
Got you.
You know, some people will train a fighter that has a fight coming up differently than a civilian. A civilian, they be like, fighter, oh, that's the bag right there. So no. Treat everybody that way. You know what I mean? So that's your priority as a coach. Having patience. You know, and being able to deal with people. No frustration, you know, no bad days. Work with kids, you can't bring that around them.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta be positive. Especially if you're a leader and you want positivity. You gotta be positive first. So it's not a lot of leaders nowadays.
I hope y'all listening, man. Coach dropping a lot of gems for y'all.
Yeah, you want anybody that's a boss, I'm a real boss. I eat last. The team eat first. No boss eats first. You selfish. The team eat first. So that's the truth. That's the true essence of being a boss. Gotta make sure the team eats. A well-oiled machine, everybody eats.
Listen,
You know?
come on down to Bulletproof Boxing, man.
Bulletproof 455 East Conley. Come check me out. Yeah.
Come check him out.
Yeah,
Bring the
jewels
kids
in and
too.
outside the ring.
And bring the kids.
Yeah, bring the kids, please. You know, we help them with the structure. You know what I mean? Not saying that the parents aren't doing the job, we're just trying to help. It take a village. Take a village to raise the children, you know what I mean? So I'm just going for the hour to 90 minutes that I'm with them. The number one thing is, your kid is gonna learn how to box, but I'm gonna make sure they got a smile on their face. I'm gonna make sure they're having fun.
Right.
They're more receptive that way. Like, these kids, know, kids are the most honest people on the planet. It's when they get older, people start lying and BS. So, if a kid don't like you, he don't care about this boxing, he's gonna be like, listen, I don't wanna work with main man. He's a little moody, he's a little abrasive, so I don't do that. You know what I mean? Make sure the children have fun. You ask any kid in here, do they have fun in church? Block on defense, that's here. Do that again. Put your elbow up. You hear that, Nacho? Don't drop your hands. Somebody go to your body and turn like that. No. Come on, you fight, bro. It's your first day, bro. Don't worry about that. You can't fight. Everybody like that. Check this out, right? Hey, Jace, you want to show him, Jace?
No.
You want to come in here and show him Baby Purnell? You want? Oh, okay then. All 8 punches, right, left, body shot. Catch the uppercut. Catch the. Young, who want to show him? Because he don't know what he's doing. You want to show him? So how y'all been here that long and y'all know that drill? You want to show him, Jace? Hey, Jace, you better get it. This is crazy. Come on, listen, this is how you block all 8 punches in the front. I'm gonna show you. Pay attention, fellas. You're supposed to know this. I know you know Rick. So I come with the kids in there. So you block the right hand. Left. Body shot. How you block the uppercut? Block. How you block the uppercut? You don't. Oh, you know how to do it. You block the uppercut, then block a jab. Then how you block overhand right? No. Turn it. Beat it. Next, come here, man. Y'all fellas. See, this be the result of y'all going home and being on the phone and playing stupid video games instead of practice. So then when you get knocked out, don't come. Do that again. Stop dropping your hand. I know, stop dropping your hand. Now turn your body. See that? See that? Fellas, I am showing you the most simplistic way on defense to be the most effective. It's simple. Block, 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 block. Don't do all that. Now, don't get wrong. I know y'all used to that because y'all, fighting on the street. I know. Close up. Bernard Hopkins told me, when you're in defense, turtle shell. I was in camp with Bernard too before Joe Calzaghe. So, but I'm just saying, I've been with the legends. Nazem, all these dudes. I learned and listen to these dudes, okay? So remember, hands up. Block, block, sit, sit. See that? After that, you're going to throw 4 punches, okay? Block, block, sit, sit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Nice sound. Nice and clean, okay? Stay focused. Pay attention. Somebody else next. Who next? Good job, young boy. Good job. Oh, I know you acting like you know what? No, man, it's square. It's square. Put your hands up, man. Shut up. Why you acting like you don't work with me? You see 4 punches, 2 slips. 1, 2, 3, Slip. Okay, all right, you gotta stop playing, man. Then I want to see 2 rolls at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip, roll. Oh, you a little sleepy today, man. Why you so sleepy, man? What's up? You sleepy. Let's go. Come on. 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You ready to do all 8 on defense? You ready to block? Let me see. Block, sit, catch the uppercut, catch the jab. Catch the jab before you get hit with it. Catch the jab. Shrug, turn and shrug. Shrug. No, let me see that again. Stop leaving them ribs open. Turn and shrug. Come here. Man, you fight. Throw that punch at me. Is they gonna fight a nigga? God damn, you dudes is gonna lose, so the fight started. You know, I need you to throw a punch like it. Bro, you gonna lose, right? Yeah. That's how you shrug. Throw a punch at me. See? Shrug. Throw it again. Bang! That's a pullback. So once you shrug, throw your right hand again. Shrug. See? The punch gonna go right by you. Or if it hits you, throw it again. The shoulder gonna catch it, not your chin or your temple. So this is why I tell you to shrug, okay? Remember that. Shrug on defense. Defense. You can't get that hand up. Get the shoulder up. Block. That's how you shoulder roll. Catch, shrug, block. People shoulder roll. Everybody shoulder roll like this. Gotta shrug the shoulder. Catch the overhand right. Catch the jab. Catch the hook. Catch the body shot. This is how you shoulder roll properly. Catch the jab. Catch your overhand right. You turn and shrug. Catch your left hook. Block. No. What you doing? You on defense. Why you punching? Fellas, I love y'all to death. Don't ever have a person come here and do an interview, bro, and put us on display, and you dudes acting like y'all don't learn this stuff. Bingo, get out of here, man. Next. Come on, y'all, where you are? Dude, just trash, man. You know how much dedication and work I put into this? Don't take it as a game, because when you get knocked out, you're going to be discouraged. When you already know how to fight, right? So stop playing with it. You paying attention? Somebody say. Put your hands up, you want defense. So look, this is how you block all 8 punches. Hands up. So you block a right hand, block. I put the elbows up. You're gonna go right there, see? Put your hands up. You're gonna block. Somebody go to your body. Turn. Somebody throw uppercut at you. Take your right hand, put it down like that. No, not that. This. Don't throw the punch like this. See? No, you want defense. Why you, fellas, stop being offensive minded. That's only going to get you knocked out. Learn how to stop a punch. It makes it easier for your punch to land. We learn defense coming up. All you do is want to punch. You never defensive drill. Y'all be punching. What I just said? So when I'm talking to you, why you looking over there? What are you telling me? Because remember, if you get in a fight, you can't call me on the phone and be like, yo, I'm going to sit the phone in the corner and tell me what to do. You got to know this stuff so you can defend yourself, okay? So remember, right, body shot, stop leaning like that. Just pay attention, right? You don't got to lean, turn. See that? Somebody throw an uppercut at you, take this hand. No, just do like this. No, you're doing that. No? Put your hand here and just put it like that. Yeah, see, look, I'm fighting you and I throw an uppercut. See that? See? Now, that same hand, I'm going to throw a jab at you. Take your left hand and put it like this. Don't do this. That. No, I didn't do that. Where my hand was at? No, it wasn't. My hand was right here. Nope. So put your hand right there again. Put it right again. You can see my punch? I know, that's why my hand was here. My hand wasn't here. My hand was right there. See? So that's how you block the jab. So now, a person throw an overhand right at you. Turn, no, put your hands up. Why are you making a move? I'm showing you. Turn and shrug your shoulder. Shrug that shoulder. Turn though. No, not that. You can't, young one, you can't see. Body shot is always the body shot. Oh, you look, and I do beat you. Listen, parents, will beat your kids up for you. Don't worry about it. You can look the other way. I will trash them. Don't worry about it. If it's between me and you, we'll sign a little disclaimer. I'll trash them. Don't worry. I got you. You will not get in trouble. Hush, like, grandma, I can't trash you. She ain't coming tomorrow, right? You in trouble tomorrow. Don't worry about it. So now look, 10 practices at a time. Come on. Man, why you practicing harassing him, bro? Remember Rick, body shot. Body shot for the back. You do the pad work. You got to simulate a fight. You can't just be offensive. As you'll see that it'll actually look like me and him are fighting. But it's really just helping him countering the defense and angles, things of that nature.
Real pad work.
Like I said, first thing you notice we do is the angles. See? Right on that shoulder blade, angles. So what we do is, you know, if I throw the jab, slip, roll, shoot. So these are things you do just to simulate the fight. Jabs. Jab hook. Jab hook. Jab hook. Sit out there. Sit. See, so what you want to do is simulate the fight. Not just do pad work standing in one spot and bang, 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 bang. That's not a fight.
Right.
So like I said, you want to move around. So if I take 2 steps in, you know, we take 2 steps back, see? So like I said, we simulate the fight. Sometimes I'll walk around. If I throw a hook, he knows to roll. He knows to roll.
Right.
But like I understand something, everything is not going to be choreographed. So as long as the fighter is exuding defense, that's all I want. You know what I mean? So that'd be the key, okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. So you're going 1, 2, pull back, throw a straight right. Good. See? That's that power, y'all. That's that power release. So like I said, we go over sequences. Now you're going 1, 2, pull, straight right, slip, uppercut. These are sequences that we call on the fight. So it'll be 1, 2, pull, shoot, slip, shoot, roll, shoot. So these is just sequences that he'll know in the fight. These are things that we see, he'll know to do it. Like I said, 1, 2, pull, shoot, slip, shoot, roll, shoot. All, so any punch that the opponent throws, we work on having an answer for it. So this is the way we simulate the pad work. Once again, just like we fight. Pull, shoot, slip, shoot, roll, shoot. Right there, move around. Work on the foot. 2 slips, slip, 2 slips. Slip, slip. Now, also, there are various ways you can slip punches in a fight. We have inside slips and we have outside slips. A lot of fighters you see rarely do that. Like you'll see Tank knock a lot of people out with the outside slip. I'll show you that right here. So look, you slip, slip, then you slip, slip. See? Those are inside slips and outside slips, and then he'll roll. Slip, 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 roll. See? So these are things you do, like I said, to simulate the fight. Not just pad work in one spot. You know what I mean? So look, then he'll roll, pivot. He'll roll, then pivot. See that? Footwork, movement. Always, and notice, every time we do it, we're always at that angle. I do pad work at an angle because this helps the fighter to always remember, be at an angle. I don't do pad work like this. I'm always like this. Because I've been boxing at an angle for so long that that's just how I train. And like I said, it makes it easier for the fighter. This is a technique we do called the window, right in your pocket. This is a certain drill we do where he'll throw a left hook, throw a straight right, throw a hook, straight, hook, straight, hook, straight. See right there, then uppercut, 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 straight, hook, straight, hook, straight, hook. You do all this as a fighter because your power comes from your core. So you want to be in that window, right hand, left hook, uppercut, uppercut, not having to readjust your body. Always being in position. Like I said, in the fight, it's a 1/10 of a second. So if the hook comes up, right in position to throw it, straight right. Right in that window, hook, straight, hook, straight, hook. Everything in that window. So everything is right there. You never have to readjust your body or anything. Right in that window. So, like I said, these are just things that we prioritize here at Bullyproof Boxing. Just to make sure at the night of the fight, the training camps are hard because the fights are supposed to be easy. The training camp is easy, you have a difficult night. So like I said, we've done this professionally. We fought on Sergey Kovalev Championship undercard on HBO. Shout out to Sergey. We fought on undercard with Boots. Shout out to Boots. So we worked with J-Rock when he fought Jamal Charlo. We was in camp with him. And shout out to my boy Kyron Hooks. Used to work with Kay, exceptional fighter. Wish him the best with his career. So I do have a resume, so we're not just doing this for the gram. We've actually been in major fights. So, like I said, anybody want to come to the gym and learn the true essence of the sport, really how it's broke down, I'm one of the gentlemen that can help you. Like I said, I'm the only one, but I'm one of the few gentlemen that are really, for instance, ask my fighter how many pair of socks he supposed to wear.
How many socks?
2.
How come?
Just to protect your feet.
Plantar fasciitis. Yeah, protect the soles of your feet. You're boxing, a lot of pressure on the bottom of your feet.
Y'all hear that? Coach, tell them one more time.
So I stress that all my fighters, you must wear 2 pair of socks. You're jumping rope, movement, foot movement. You don't want to get plantar fasciitis. I got it from playing basketball. It's difficult to walk, so I make sure they stretch. Make sure they got 2 pair of socks. So like I said, I detail everything, even down to the socks. My fighters know they come to the gym. He told you, I didn't have to say anything. He knew that. So it's 2 pair that you have to wear. Like I said, we're just using preventive measures to make sure that at a fight, you win. So now we just go over a few sequences that me and him do. Let's check it out real quick.
Okay.
Jab, look, slip, uppercut, slip, uppercut. Shoot, slip, shoot, roll, shoot, shoot, shoot. All right? So see, always combination. Do that again. Jab, look, sit, shoot, slip, shoot, roll, shoot, shoot, shoot. Good. Round, good. Round, pivot, roll, pivot. Good. See? See how he always keeps his distance with the jab up. See? So if any event when he touches me on the shoulder with the jab, if I throw a jab at him, he'll pull right back, throw a straight right. Hey, shoot. See? Right in that distance. Even on the taller fighter, this is the importance of a jab. Put the jab on my shoulder, keep his distance. So as I throw the jab, hey, shoot. See? Always controlling the distance, even though he's a shorter fighter. So this is the importance of a jab. You don't always have to use it. It's a range fight. You gauge the distance with the jab. So you'll see, he'll put it out there, he knows. That's his distance, see?
Yeah, he's doing it a lot.
So if I throw my jab, slip, shoot. What's the uppercut? Slip, shoot. See that? Distance. So look, I'm gonna throw the jab at him, he's gonna slip, throw the uppercut. And then even if I come at him 2 steps back, bang, bang, I never can get close to him. It's the importance of footwork, jab, distance. So I teach you this. This is why I'm gonna teach you to throw the jab up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, not that high. Look, right there, right in this range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Come on, I got it back. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3 straight. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Very good. 1, 3. That's it. That's what I want, okay? Good.
He been working since I walked in. No breaks. He's ready for this fight. Bullyproof boxing. Hey, Coach, what do you think about the fights tonight? Lubin and Shabazz, what you think about that?
Shit. Damn, I don't have that fight. You said Lubin and Shabazz?
Yeah.
Whew. Shit, actually, I haven't thought about that. I know Tank and Rolly going to fight.
I think they what? The end of the month or end of May?
Tank and Rolly is May 28th.
Okay.
Yeah. I also know. I know Boots is coming up soon. That's gonna be a tough fight for Boots. But I expect Boots to win. I expect Spence to probably beat Lucas. But a Lubin fight, I can't go with Lubin. He's more experienced. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that fight. I hadn't really gave it much input. But I will go home and I will look into that fight tonight, though.
Okay.
I mean, it's I always said have a great day. It's a lot of great fights. I'm just glad that the fight. All right, sound like
that they're fighting.
Glad the fighters are actually fighting each other.
Right.
I mean, I love Floyd, but it kind of set a bad culture in the fight game where everyone wants to be undefeated and have an undefeated resume instead of fighting the top tier fighters. But Floyd did do that, so I don't want people to think that I'm saying Floyd didn't fight top-tier fighters. It was just the timing and the picking of the fighters. Like, he should have fought I went to the Pacquiao-Cotto fight. Floyd should have fought him next after that fight. But we didn't get the fight till 5 years later. So these are the things that I say, you know what I mean? Like, so, I think right now, probably still the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, is probably Lomachenko. Like, I like Vasily, great skill set, excellent boxer. So, I mean, you know, like I said, the sport right now, I love the sport. I just would always want the great fights to happen and not take so long for a cut, you know?
Right.
I have my 5 greatest fighters all the time that I like. Ali, number 1. Roy, number 2. Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. Then I always have a problem with a toss-up, number 5. I either go with Floyd or Purnell. Like, I go with Floyd. Floyd's a great defensive fighter. Floyd became more of a counter-puncher towards the end of his career, but Floyd's a great fighter. So
right.
There's always that toss-up between me with Purnell and Floyd. But like I said, as far as skill set, I always thought Roy was the best.
Okay.
As far as natural talent. The biggest problem Roy had was when he came from heavyweight to light heavyweight and he lost that muscle mass. It made him weak. So he was never the same fighter. But Roy was Floyd before social media ever occurred. Like Roy had a record in boxing that'll never be broken. He went 10 years without losing a round. Like, you can't get a fighter to go 5 rounds without losing a round. This man didn't lose a round for 10 years. The only fighter in the history of CompuBox that went a whole round and a punch didn't land, but he did that against Benny Pazianski. So there's a lot of skill set with Roy. Roy was a phenomenal fighter. Of course, Ali, the greatest. Sugar Ray Robinson, great tactician. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the great defenders that was also an offensive-minded fighter. Great fighter, offensive-minded. Like I said with Floyd, what you said about Floyd? Immaculate. But Purnell, wow, like Purnell was one of the greatest ever. So I like defensive fighters that are defensive minded. Floyd was a great counter puncher. Floyd would let you but I went to go see Floyd when he fought Daddy in Atlantic City, and I always missed Money May. Money May through 10-punch combinations.
That was one of my favorite fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Just sitting ringside, and bro, the punches were. It was unbelievable, bro. I said, this dude, hand speed is, bro, you couldn't sit the first couple rows because all Gotti's blood was flying on people, going in their mouth, they damn food. So I wouldn't advise anyone, if you don't really try to sit ringside in certain fights. You might have snot and shit going in your mouth. So these are just things in the sport, though. You know, like I said, but I love the sport. Certain politics about the sport, like being an A and being a B, I'm not really a fan of. Because if you're a B, you're swimming in quicksand, you're fighting uphill. So if a person is an A, they may not be the best fighter, but they're going to have a lot in their favor because they're the A side. I just like it. Let's get in the ring. Who's ever the best win. Not, well, you're at home. This is why I'm worried for Devin Haney when he fights Kambosos.
Same here.
He's got to go to Australia.
Same here.
You got to knock this dude out, Dev, to win. And then the rematch is in Australia. So, you know, the A and B thing is something I'm really not really a fan of. You know, there's certain situations with fighters as far as loyalty and stuff like that. So, you know, but overall, I love the sport. I love the kids. I want to see the kids happy, and I want to see the kids doing structured things. And hopefully, we make it one day. So, you know, I have a great fighter, my young boy Zal. We got a fight coming up in May. Wasn't able to be here today. Had some situations he had to take care of, but I really would have liked for you to be able to see me work with him.
I can always come back.
Yeah, he's an exceptional fighter. He should be here tomorrow. He's had some personal business he had to take care of that. But once again, let's get it boxing. I sincerely appreciate the support. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you letting me come down.
Anytime. My gym is always open to you. I appreciate people that see my work and acknowledge it and think that it's great. Punch your hands so low. Punch from your ears. Or your jab from your lip, not your head. Boy, you ready to get in the ring, man. Do your footwork drills. Boy, you get ready to get in the ring and finish up the thing. Hold your footwork, okay? In a second. I want you to come over right now. Come in a second. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Very good. 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Now look, bro. That's good.